We're looking at the Swan planter. These come in two different colors. You can choose the bronze or you can choose the white, which is what we call whitewash. If you want to get one, it's $37.24. If you'd like to have two of them, that's less than $80. There's so many different ways you can use them, and I'll give you the size. This is actually about a foot from one side to the other, from front to back, and then from this way, it's about 7 inches, so about 12 inches by 7 inches, about 10 inches high. And these are all done in resin. These two are indoor outdoors.
Indoor outdoor. We did create a very tiny little hole here in the Swan.
Excellent.
So a drainage hole, there you see it. So if you want to have something in here where you feel like you want to plant right in it, you can absolutely go ahead and do that. We're just popping in a little 4-inch pot. It's perfect size for a 4-inch pot.
Yeah.
And I love that the ivory gives you the opportunity to have any splash of color you want here. Orange, pink, pink, yellow, red, just wherever you want to go. The beautiful detail on the feathering, the hand painting on the eye and the beak, very authentic. You have loved swans, and we have brought them to you for the holidays, but we've not brought you a planter in a very long time.
Look at how beautiful.
And it is just the way the swerve and the tail feathers, everything about it is graceful and beautiful. A graceful swan. This will go on the step as well. We talked about, you know, your planter with the geraniums in it, and this beside it. Wow, this would really pop off of that geranium planter because the white against the black patina of the container would really give you a dramatic statement.
By the way, we have fewer of the bronze. So if you want to get that bronze, absolutely do it. I love how you put all the gardening tools.
Well, you know, not everything has to have a flower. If you're a gardener, you probably have a lot of planters, but maybe you want to put your garden tools or your little herb scissors or the you know, the things you go to, your gloves. Can I just say?
Now you can find them.
Well, exactly. And I went to bring you some of mine, and just true confession, they looked so bad I couldn't bring them. I did Windex my garden shoes that I bought here at QVC like 8 years ago.
Oh,
so
my
I brought
goodness.
the shoes, the gloves, not accepted. So I'll be buying myself some new gloves.
Some new gloves.
Some new gloves.
But you know, a lot of times people will take the gardening tools and they'll just kind of tuck them maybe behind a wood pile or whatever. This is so much better, and you know where they are. The other thing I will mention is that many years ago, Valerie actually had these beautiful white swans. They were just a little bit bigger, and they weren't indoor outdoor, so I bought them, and mine are indoors, and I actually have them in my living room, and I like to change out the flower that's in it. Now, I only use the kind of flower that's silk, that doesn't have to be watered and all of that because it's in my living room. But you can use these, and they're so gorgeous. People always notice them. They notice how beautiful they are. Look at that. What are you thinking?
I loved, again, putting sweet soaps in the powder room and pretty little tea towels, just having there, just to make it pretty. So take your swan, have some little guest soaps, a little spray, a little tea towel, hand towel.
Beautiful.
But what, again, think about taking something perhaps initially intended for the garden and then using it in another way.
Okay, we're going to show you. Here is the whitewash swan, and that's on those brand new tables.
And
beautiful.
The same here. So if you're picking up those tables, and oh my goodness, what an amazing value. I hope you are. You're right. The ivory on the bronze is great contrast, but look at the bronze swan on the ivory table.
Right.
So you have this wonderful contrast, and it really pops.
Oh, I'm telling you, again, these are just the right size. Big enough to really make an impression and a beautiful impression, but at the same time, something that isn't going to overtake, you know, an area. You don't have to have a 20-inch diameter area for it.
You're right. And you mentioned stair steps.
Yes.
This could work on a step, and it wouldn't impede anybody's up and down.
Right.
But what a lovely statement that would be.
It is. By the way, there's actually a beautiful planter that's coming up. What if we put the swan right in front of it? You know, or maybe you get a couple of swans.
Yes.
And you set them right down in front of it, you know, if you're going to do a planting situation. It's because you want everything from
Very nice.
eye level all the way down.
All the way down.
Well, if you want those swans, here's the time to get them. And I want to remind you, they're $37.24 each. They do have a drain hole. And if you use your Q card, it's only about $13 a month for 3 monthly payments. We have something coming up that also can be used well, I think next one will only be for indoors. But anyway, also coming up, that beautiful indoor-outdoor